Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Okay, we're on countdown. What is going to take place very soon? What does God has in mind, has in plan, has in store for humanity? But people are not looking at it like that. Everybody's caught up in the world, going to and fro, just as Zechariah said that they will be going to and fro and to and fro on their earthly agenda, and heaven can throw all these signs in the heavens and people be like, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen. That's sad. Very sad reality of that idea. But the thing is, look, God gonna do something. When God show he gonna do something, he gonna do something. People need to understand that, and like in his own time, the Bible always speaks about seasons. God operates in a season. His seasons may be long, but when he showed time's up, time's up. When fourth quarter comes, fourth quarter's there. So if people just need to really realize that, get ready for change. Get ready for a change. But this change, I believe that is coming, is going to be great for a lot of people, but not so good for a lot of people. But it's up how you play by the rules. It's how you win or how you lose. That's not really my message though. But my message, I want to help people to understand this idea of, here's the thing that, that we need to start to understand about every individual. We, like, the number one rule I tell people that it should be common sense that, people should operate in these days is the rule of that there's negative inside of everybody, there's positive inside of everybody. Now, what you got to understand about people is that, unfortunately, people will feel that they should resort to the negative side, lean towards their negative side, than their positive side, or certain people will lean towards their positive side than their negative side. But at the same time, we're not supposed to be like, this person is a good person, and we like say they do good and nothing but the good. No, there's negative inside that good person too. And we look at the other person, this person is a bad person. And the only thing this person can do is bad things. But yeah, there's some good inside of the other person, because God created every human being with a conscience. Most creatures have a conscience. And the thing is, we need to understand that everybody is not really, as evil as you think they are, or as good who they think they are. But that's why we supposed to be researching with conversation, with conversation of understanding, people, that where people are at in their life, that you should become more like an investigator to people, investigate people. Don't, assume that these people are just a total terrible person, but investigate a person, and you may find out something, about this person that may be contrary to what you think that person is, and it may be good and it may be bad. But the thing is, when you learn how to communicate with people with that idea, because here's the thing that people are not getting when they say, well, I don't like people, because the majority people are negative, and I don't want to find myself getting in a negative situation with people. But the thing is, communication is if you're going to live in this world, communication is going to happen whether you like it or not. To, a human being, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to go to the store. You're going to have to go here or go there. And you're going to run into people. Yes, you're going to run into people. And the thing is, what people don't realize, you're going to have to learn to deal with the idea of people existing in this earth. Regardless of if you're going to try to live in this earth or you're going to try to succeed in the earth, people are going to be there. They're not going to disappear because you don't like, and you don't trust most people or whatever, and you don't like how they do things and do this. That's not going to change the fact that you're going to try to, you're seeing people that of course are shy or something like that, or don't want to be around people, or not social. You know what I'm saying? They think that, oh, I can be this way. You know what I'm saying? I can be this way and somehow enjoy life or do and participate in activities in life and, and have fun. No, that's not going to go together. You're going to learn how to communicate with people and conversate with people. And the thing is, that is very important to do. That I do. I learned how to investigate. Love is supposed to teach you how to investigate an individual. You know what I'm saying? And and there's a protocol that you must go about doing in that investigation to, help that person know that how you must, how long your conversation should be, or short. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the situation. But the thing is, we gotta, learn how to communicate with people and get to understand and know people properly, because we're gonna have to deal with people. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to deal with people, and you're gonna and God teach me to operate like in understanding. When you like I tell people, if you operate in understanding and question why certain things for the sake of learning where the person's viewpoint at, you know what I'm saying? That is the better way to establish a conversation and to be genuine with that person, concerning where that person's standpoint on how they look at life. No, not try to make, if you don't fit my standpoint and how you look at life, I'm not going to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? People like that. It's like, no, I like to talk to everybody because that's the protocol. I want to know this person's standpoint and how they view life and how they see life. I might agree with it or disagree with it. But the thing is, I want to just understand their viewpoint to get a sense of knowing who the person is. And notice I said knowing, I-N-G. And the thing is, and that's part of my research to try to find out what this person is all about. Not that and I'm not planning on trying to label nobody. I don't try to judge nobody. Like, I'm not going to put a label on them. I'm just going to keep finding out how much that person is concerning the individual, because God created us that we are more than who we are. And certain people just in darkness of the kind of person that they are, because they just live life and they saw this, example, or they learned this example and they just went on with it. You know what I'm saying? That's most people. Most people just went on with an example, around their environment or around their family or around here, and just went with it. You know what I'm saying? Certain people, you may think that, are, negative and don't want to. They follow the example and they just went, June. You know what I'm saying? Went on with it and they think, this is the way it go. But the thing is, that's why it's important to investigate people properly. That you will find out, or that person might find out about themselves. That they need to, God taught me about to understand value within yourself. You got to find out what's value inside yourself to define you. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, people, know that negativity is in them, so they respond to negativity because they know negativity in them. But what if you have a conversation, you conduct a relationship with that person, that they find out there's something good in them? They will like to say, oh, wait a minute, there's something good. I didn't know I can do that good thing. You know what I'm saying? And when they start to find out, they can define themselves properly to say, hey, let me lean on this good side a little more, and maybe I might find a good person in me. And that's why it's important to be a good example and be a good example around people, and try to be a good investigator in how you communicate with people, that, you know, it will help people to define themselves properly and to see things from a better perspective. Because, like, you know, like racism, you know, it's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, all black people like this and all white people like this. No, when you start getting into the race, in any race, you find out there's different white people, there's different black people, there's different Hispanic people, there's different. Because like I have a message called the DNA rule. You got to understand the DNA rule. There's individuals out there. We still individuals, whether we got the same race or not. You know, we're still individuals. That you need to understand that it's very important that, you know, to, if like I say, if you want to live in this world right now properly, you will do that. But I don't know the topic of this message, y'all. But the thing is, I call it, you know, learning to, you know, live with people. Reality of learning to live with people. Hope you got that. Hope you got the message, and enjoy it. To God be the glory and forever and ever in Jesus' name, amen. Learn to live with people.